Kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmark, and this is another Fallout 4 mod spotlight, the Jericho 941 from Haifu. The mod adds the eponymous handgun, made iconic through the anime Cowboy Bebop as Spike Spiegel's sidearm, and a whole slew of shows and films to the game. Added to the game's level list, it'll start appearing across the Commonwealth once one reaches level 10 or above in the hands of gunners, Radiant quest targets, and Cleo's shop inventory in Good Neighbor. I can only give praise for the model, because this thing looks fantastic, and credit again to the mod author for crediting in turn the source of the models themselves. As for the texture work, it shows just enough wear, especially on the darker finishes, to give the impression of use and wear without overdoing it. The mottled frame and the scratched edges, the slight discoloration to the metal here and there, it really paints a convincing picture that this is a gun that's seen some use and was just rugged enough to stand up to it. The current version of the mod also comes with custom sounds, though I actually really wish I had caught the 1.0 version of this mod for download, because it used the default Deliverer sound effects, the animations of which this uses as well, and the new audio sounds like this. So, if anyone knows how to find the original version of this, please let me know, because it isn't available on the mod page anymore, and I'd really actually rather have those original sound effects for it. As for customizations, there is a lot to choose from here, with receiver mods including the standard receiver, a hair trigger, heavy frame, light frame, hardened, powerful, calibrated, powerful, advanced, and a cheat receiver, which just cranks the damage up into the hundreds for use in late game as a primary arm or sidearm. Barrel options include the standard 38 caliber barrel, more on that in a moment, a 10mm conversion barrel, and a 45 caliber conversion barrel. As for magazines, one can attach a standard magazine, quick eject mag, medium quick magazine, large magazine, or a large quick magazine. Sight options include standard and glow sights. Grips come in standard, wooden, and samurai grips in black, brown, blue, red, and white, and a sharpshooter's grip as well as a VATS enhanced grip. Muzzle mods include a compensator type DE, I assume meaning Desert Eagle since it mimics the sloped lines of that gun a little closer, and a suppressor. Color options allow one to change the finish from black to a silver slide, or a silver frame. And finally, one can mount either a flashlight, which replaces one's Pip-Boy flashlight while equipped, and actually follows the model of the gun in your hands, or, get this, a katana bayonet that's really closer to a tanto in terms of length. A little silly? Sure. Can't deny that it's cool though, and it does look pretty slick when it's used for a melee takedown. I can only assume the 38 caliber chambering for the standard here is so that players can actually make some use of the Jericho in the early game, as the actual gun itself is much more commonly chambered in 45. One can always change it over to that once one starts coming across that ammo with enough regularity to put it to use, so I can't really complain there. A lightweight texture version is also available under the optional files of the mod page for users with less powerful PCs, and that's about all there is to cover for this mod. Aside from the audio, I really like it. It's sized just right, it looks hefty in the character's hands without looking oversized, and even the recoil pattern is satisfying, because there's definitely some muzzle jump there, though it's not so severe as to make rapid fire impossible to keep on a target. You just have to compensate for it, and I like the feedback that it gives. So if you've enjoyed this video, check out the Mod World playlist for other mods I've spotlighted here on the channel in the past, and consider checking out our Patreon to help us keep the show alive. Thank you all kindly for watching. I am Kinsmark here at Less Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.